Welcome everyone, I'm Jordan Sharp. We are still rolling through the NFL Future Odds updates here at Sportsbook Review. We're on the NFC East right now, taking a look at, of course, a big fan favorite. That's the Dallas Cowboys, who this year sportsbooks aren't as high on here this offseason. A couple of injuries and defensive issues for them have really pushed them down the totem pole here in the Future Odds. And right now, Bovada Sportsbook coming in as a 50-1 underdog to win the Super Bowl this season, plus 5,000. And obviously right now, the Cowboys look to have a pretty solid offense. We'll start with a good here because Tony Romo back and healthy potentially. This team could be a very prolific offensive team. They have a very good offensive line and running game. They have a very good pass attack, even with the loss of Miles Austin. Of course, they still have Dez Bryant, Jason Witten, and of course, Terrence Williams, who I think is due for a breakout season in this offense. However, when you move over to the other side of the ball with the Cowboys, that's where you get the biggest concerns here, and with their NFC price of $2,800, not really something I think you should be looking at here for the Cowboys to potentially have a underdog Cinderella type of season here. Their defense is not going to be able to stop many people. They were pretty bad on defense last year, couldn't really get things going, and likely didn't do much to improve it this offseason. They added Henry Melton. I like that signing. However, he is coming off of an ACL injury. Other than that, though, I think the Cowboys' potential of giving up a lot of points this season very high once again. And even though I don't think they're going to be the worst defense in the NFL, they could be in that lower third in almost every category. And with that, you're not going to really look at them as a potential here to win either the stacked NFC conference or the Super Bowl for that matter. Their NFC East price is the only one that I think is interesting, and at plus 350, it's not bad here, or not bad price-wise. They're ahead of the Redskins, according to Bovada Sportsbook, behind the Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. And in this division, I think it's going to be wide open this season. It's not really going to be more than 2 or 3 games in between each of these teams, I think, at the end of the season. With the Eagles potentially as overvalued, you could see the Cowboys' value here, but I like the Giants and the Redskins a little bit better here at this point in the offseason. Like I said, all 3 of the teams in this division have better defenses than the Dallas Cowboys, and that might lend to a pretty disappointing year in Big D. So I'm laying off the Cowboys in every instance here this offseason. But that'll do it for me this time. Make sure you check out my other Future Odds updates this summer. But until then, I'm Jordan Sharp, and this has been another edition of the Sharp Pick.